I'll do a real quick intro today. Got December the 26th, 6 inches of snow on the 24th. So I'm hoping the deer are going to be hitting the feeder. A little doe management. So stay tuned and we'll see how it goes.
Now this doe showed up pretty early, only maybe 30 minutes into my hunt, and she's standing out there. It looks perfectly broadside, but she's standing at about 45 yards, so I didn't shoot with hopes of getting a closer shot later. I knew these two does wanted to come to the feeder, but they kept hanging up out of range and behind brush and never offered a shot. It wasn't till I had looked to my right that I realized why they were a little uneasy. I was so focused on the does and watching them hoping to get a shot that I didn't even notice this little 8-point buck sneak in behind me and walk by at 5 yards. Even though the 8-point buck made the does a little skittish early on, it looked like they were finally committed to the feeder and gonna come in for a shot. But then again, this just shows that how unpredictable deer can be, as this doe changes her mind and heads to the left, taking them both out of bow range. Finally, after things settled down a bit, I had this doe come from across an open field, and she was definitely committed to the feeder. But if you've never hunted when it's 14 degrees outside and tried to video, you'll see that sometimes your zoom button doesn't want to work properly.
Well, there you have it. I'm pretty sure it was a doe. I know the footage wasn't the greatest. Doe number 1 down. There's the feeder. And there's about 5 yards from the feeder. If you're wanting to do some doe management, there's really no better way than to sit on a good food source like a corn feeder. And that is all that I use this place for, or this specific site on this property. I never hunt the feeder for bucks, because more often than not, you'll never see a buck during daylight on a feeder. At least not a big buck. And that is just one heck of a blood trail. Even though I think I hit her in the shoulder. Man down. Jeez. That is a rage broadhead. I know you hear it a lot, but man, I've never seen a hole like that. And there she is, my Kansas doe. Now the work starts.